The top of the Empire State Building.
Z100, New York.
What's up inside of our Z100 Artist Interview Lounge? I'm Crystal. This is Maxwell.
Yeah.
We got the girlies that make music for girls, gays, and theys. Black girls up 1, weird ones up 2.
You know it.
10 million streams in 30 days.
Wow.
Damn.
Posted every day for 2 years, so this has not been easy. On track to be the biggest duo in the world.
Ooh.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Flyana and Bobby.
Oh,
yeah.
It's Flyana.
Yeah, I'm.
Flyana.
Yes, like you're flying.
Okay,
but
I
it's
spelled
very close to
our name.
Flyana, and this happens actually a lot.
All the
so
time,
It's
every
okay.
day.
Don't feel bad. It happens.
Yeah,
so
but
much.
Break
she's
it down.
Flyana, I'm Bobby, and we're Flyana Boss.
Yeah.
Hey. Coming in hot with the elf vibes.
Period.
Loving the ears.
Thank you.
I've heard you say that your mom is like an elf or like a
She's
fairy.
a fairy.
Yeah, she's an actual depiction of a fairy. Like if you think of a fairy in
Close
your
your
head,
eyes,
just
think of
without
a
the
fairy.
ears. She doesn't have the ears, but
Yeah.
everything else
Her
on
spirit.
point.
On point
Her
with that.
spirit, her garb,
Damn.
everything.
All right. Hey, but listen, virtual hug from mom one time.
you can feel it if you,
Yeah.
you hold
Yo,
on it.
we gotta learn about y'all. Cause it's half the time y'all are sprinting through cities and streets and churches and you know what I'm saying. Y'all are all over. But where did it start? Where did this friendship begin? And why, when you look to your right and to your left, is that the perfect person for this journey?
Oh,
You're
wow.
so right.
Yeah.
She is the perfect
You
person.
were the perfect person too. It all started in music school.
Word.
Yeah, we met in music school. Like literally my first day, my first class, I saw this cute little face there. I was like, oh my God, that girl's so cute, but I'm not going to tell her because I'm shy.
The feelings were very mutual. We're both very shy people, so
Yeah.
we didn't really like hit it off, but we always loved
Like
each other.
we always enjoyed our time, like hung out in the same like friend group in
For sure.
school, but we didn't start hanging out solo till like years later.
Yeah, and then about 4 years ago, I got down on one knee and I said, Bobby, let's do this together. I need you in my life, please.
And I said, you never text me back.
And I said, I'll be better for you, I promise.
I did not taste that left
Yeah.
on red.
Yeah.
for a
Left
long
on red
time.
so
Yeah,
much.
you know, I have phone anxiety. I don't
She
need, I'm
does.
self-diagnosing it, but
She does though.
Is
I
it
can,
real?
I
Yeah.
can
It's a
attest.
thing. Yeah,
yeah,
it's a thing. It's a thing.
major phone anxiety. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
I never held it against her though. Like as a friend, that's perfectly fine. Like every time I saw her, it wasn't
Yeah.
like any weird vibes. Even though I knew she left me on red
True.
several times.
Yeah.
True.
It would be great vibes every time we hung out. But I was like,
Yeah.
if we're gonna like be in a duo, you can't do that. Like you
Yeah.
have to reply.
You gotta let me know what's cracking.
Yeah. So she's been
Yeah.
replying ever since.
yeah, now we see each other every day. And like, yeah, we just give each other a lot of space and we hold each other accountable for doing all of this. And
Yeah.
achieving our dreams together has been such a dream come true.
Yeah, really. It's been the best ride of my life.
Yeah, same.
Well, I know that you guys are Hollywood transplants. Y'all ain't from LA,
Yeah.
but you
Right.
guys started in music school together. A
Yeah.
whole victorious moment.
Yeah.
What did you learn from moving to Hollywood? Because we're from Cali and
Okay.
it's very, very cutthroat. So
Yeah.
what are some things that you peeped around? Or was it just really cool going to music school?
Don't take the CDs from the CD men.
Damn.
Right.
Don't do it.
Don't do
Don't
it.
even look
Yeah.
them in the eye.
Don't even look him in the eye.
Just
Keep
focus on your
moving.
direction.
Going.
Don't
And-
invite strangers into your house.
Yeah, that's a big one.
What happened
Red
there?
flags.
We won't get into it.
No, I'm from Dallas, Texas, so you know,
Southern hospitality over here.
Yeah, so I thought some of these homeless people were hipsters, and I met a young homeless man,
And then he
invited him
tried
over
to
to my
like
house.
live in her house.
Yeah.
He
And
didn't
when
want
did
to
get
leave.
out?
It was like he like insinuated that he wasn't gonna get out, but you know, I got good energy on me. You know, I stay protected.
There you go.
Well,
Yeah.
How do you kick someone out that doesn't want to get out?
I said you have to go
Gotta move.
in the sweetest way possible. I was like, well, you gotta go.
It's time for you to go.
Only like a day, like a night. Like it was like really
But just
mild.
long enough.
Yeah, but like once he
Yeah.
said like, oh, I actually don't have anywhere to go. I have no place to stay. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
This
So,
ain't it.
so that can happen.
Yeah, naive in Hollywood.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of lessons
Yeah.
learned.
I almost had a classmate try to move in with me.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That was terrible. We weren't even close friends, but she just
Yeah.
called me one night and said, I need a place to stay. I just fought with my boyfriend. Like, can I please stay the night at your house? And I was like, okay, because I felt bad.
Yeah, you feel bad.
And then when it was time for me to go to school in the morning, I'm like, all right, let's go. Then she's like, actually, I think I'm going to stay here and read like your books. You have some good books here. I said,
No, not
You
while
can't live here. Like,
not while I'm gone.
no,
You're not kicking
you
it.
got to go when I go.
Yeah.
Well, it's because y'all were hustling. Like, it's not
We
like
did
you
not
guys
know
were
we were
just
gonna-
bumming it.
Yeah.
You guys were both working at the dispensary, which probably has its own stories.
Wow.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, that was like more recently actually. We just quit our jobs in
February?
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Thank
It was the
you,
greatest
yeah.
Taking that leap.
time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Wow. But yeah, the dispensary was really. It was actually my favorite job.
My favorite job too, and I worked like a lot of jobs in
Yeah.
LA, but the dispensary was my favorite. I still wouldn't like go back to it or
Yeah,
anything.
no,
but-
no, you're on a
this is
path
it
now
now.
that
Yeah.
you're on a path now that is it's what your heart wanted. It's
Yeah.
it's what your drive is.
Exactly.
You know, your focus is there. To watch people connect to the energy, the vibe, the spirit that the two of you exude. You know, to be so. I guess the easiest way to say it is to be so connected to who you are and to watch people connect to it. What's that mean? You know what I mean? To watch the songs really blow up because of that reason.
Yeah, so at first on like TikTok and everything, we were doing trends, trying to go
Yeah.
viral that way,
Yeah.
like trying to
Especially
do.
at the beginning of the pandemic, we were like doing a bunch of TikTok trends, and people weren't really into it.
And then as soon as we started doing stuff that's like true to us and
Yeah.
like even promoting our music, that's
That's
when we
when-
got like the most.
Engagement and fans.
Heck
Wow,
yeah.
wow.
That's got to be the craziest feeling to know that just by being yourselves, that it's even more fulfilling to
Yeah.
see these,
Yeah.
you know, the millions of streets, like we were saying, to see the, God, man, I remember it must have been like 2 months ago when I fell down the rabbit hole and I
Okay.
watched all y'all dance.
Wow.
Really? You went
Yeah,
deep.
I went deep. I was just like, oh,
Dive.
yo, is that the sin again? The sin again?
Yeah, it's a lot of those. It's
Yeah.
a lot of those.
Yeah.
But the thing was is like watching the so many different locations,
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
you know, types of just folks that were just, for lack of a better way to say it, fucking with it.
Yeah.
It was so cool because it just seemed like
Wow.
y'all were just being yourselves.
We were,
Yeah.
and we were, yeah. It was like everyone's like, "Oh, they're master marketers. Like their marketing
Yeah.
team must be." we were
Yeah. Or like
Just
somebody
just us.
flicked a switch on us
Yeah.
or something. But no, we were just trying things and the running thing worked. So we're like, we got to keep doing it.
Yeah.
But it could have been anything else and we would have kept doing that.
Yeah.
It was working.
Yeah.
What I like to see about you guys is that we're in a time where a lot of musicians, they're not really diving into TikTok. They think that they're too good for it or don't really want to embrace that. But y'all did the opposite. You're like, this
Yeah.
is working, so we're
Yeah.
going to take it off.
Yeah.
And now you've just seen so many fruits from it.
Yeah.
Just being consistent.
Yeah, we realized that like social media can be a tool for you to market yourself
Yeah.
however you want.
It's
to
it's
be
the name of
seen.
the game right
Yeah.
now. Like I feel like if you weren't doing music videos in the 80s, you weren't popping off. So if you're not doing
Facts.
TikTok right now, you're not gonna pop off. I'm sorry.
You know what
Hot
I'm
take,
loving
hot
about-
take.
Even more than just this part, what I'm really loving about this conversation is y'all are like separated at birth, twins.
We are.
Like finishing each other's
We
sentences.
wish we knew each other at birth. It would have been
Good.
Yeah, we
Even
always say
more.
that, yeah.
we were been rich. That's what we always say. We would have been rich and famous. We would have been on Disney.
Yeah, for sure.
Been on Disney. Oh,
Someone
Lord.
else I feel like you guys absorbed into your crew, Evan Blum. Let's
Yes.
talk about him.
We
the
love him.
Videographer behind
Yes.
the virality.
Yes.
But obviously it's y'all energy that catapulted it. How did that connection start?
He came to a show.
That we performed at and in LA at Hotel Ziggy.
And our producer Marky Style had worked with him before, and he was like, "Oh, he does film stuff. Like y'all should,
Yeah, y'all
shoot
should work with
something
him with your content because we had been talking with him as well with Marky. Like we need to take our content up because it was
Yeah.
just us on our iPhones for most of those 2 years.
Damn.
And then Marky told us about Evan, and at first when we met him, he was just like a little weirdo. We're just like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
And he like skirted off on like one of those scooters you
Those
rent,
bird
and he said
scooters.
bye. Yeah, and then Marky's like, y'all should work with him, and we're like,
We're like,
okay, like we'll try it.
But then we met. It was a match made in heaven.
It really
like,
was. Like he's just as weird as us. He has
Yeah.
just as much energy as us, and he like loves our music as well. So like when he's filming, he like feels the beats and the rhythms.
Yeah.
He's like quoting our lyrics back to us.
Yeah.
So after our first session with him, we were like, wow, we love
This
him.
is it. Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
talk about the lyrics and the fact that, and I think we just saw this recently when y'all sat down with Genius and you broke down the lyrics. And you jumped off the like you said in the video, the first few. There's some that we can't really say on the radio right
Oh,
now.
It's
right.
so funny.
Good to know.
It's so creative.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
the bars are there. The synonym, like you
Yeah.
rhyming. I'm like, what the? You know what I mean?
You're so funny.
But just like to see that you're writing these stories and you're hitting folks in the mouth not only with a catchy beat but with lyrics that really truly
Yeah.
make sense
Yeah.
and speak to who you are.
Yeah.
How fun was it to create?
So
That was
fun.
one of the funnest sessions we've had.
We just like to be silly and like
Yeah.
say silly things, and the sillier the better.
Yeah, we like to like have a did they just say that
Yeah.
moment.
One of the things that I was thinking too is did they just say that was when y'all were breaking down the fact that ain't none of y'all seen what do you call it with Danny Glover? You
Lethal
guys have
Weapon.
seen
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
What's the-
No, I
has that
actually have
changed?
watched a couple.
Okay, all right.
That was
my-
me. I didn't.
Yeah, my
see any of
parents are
those.
old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so your parents are old. How old? They don't just, 45, 50? Yeah.
Old.
See, dang, man, this is me. I'm gonna just shut up now about
So
my age.
my dad is 79.
Go ahead, pops. Love to hear
He was
that.
getting
Older.
into it.
Love that. Love that. How proud are your parents of y'all? Let's go. there
My
real quick for a
mom's
second.
super proud, like
Yeah.
super excited. My dad doesn't.
Okay.
Well, he's 79. He doesn't understand what's
Yeah.
going on. Like
Yeah.
until we're like on TV. Then he'll like think it's a big
Until
deal.
you let him know that you left the Z100 studios.
Oh, period. I'm
Yeah,
gonna call him right
exactly.
after.
There we go.
Exactly.
Wait, that's so interesting having a dad that's 79. I was just watching. Have you heard of Theo Vaughn? He's a comedian, and
Yeah.
his dad is also like,
Oh.
mad older.
Very funny.
And it's just a different upbringing, right?
hmm It was. I was watching Lethal Weapon. What can I
Yeah.
say? I don't
There
know.
you
Like,
go.
I'm watching.
But have you since seen? Please, have you seen?
No.
it?
I'm not the film, TV, movie buff. I play
You're-
video games.
Hey.
I think you've been
So-
crocheting.
I
Yes.
have. Oh my god.
What is it? Scarves or is it little characters? What are we
Like
doing?
little scarves and hats. I'm trying to do these like little fluffy hats. I just go on
Mhm.
TikTok and I'm like, how to make, and I feel like I can do it. Then
Yeah.
I order on Amazon.
And she
I'm
can do it. She's really talented.
Snaps for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so every kit you could think of, I've ordered kits, clay kits,
All right,
crochet kits.
When we wrap this up here, we're gonna have to make sure you get our address because I'm gonna need a beanie. Come
Okay, period.
winter.
Ooh.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Something,
Yes.
yeah. You know what I mean? Or we know what the Flyana Boss merch is gonna be.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? When the tour
Mhm,
hits.
mhm.
Also, I know you guys do your own braids. You
Yeah.
talk
Yeah.
about Connect Lawn a lot.
Yeah.
And I was braided up when I was younger too. But what is that experience for you guys? Because black hair is like a whole culture and a whole topic.
hmm
Yeah.
It's a big part of our lives.
It
Like we
is.
both braid our own hair, like you said. Her mom is like a braiding legend in
Yeah.
Dallas.
Hey.
Yeah. Shout out.
So it's a daily thing for us is dealing with our braids.
Mhm.
And also it's a very, especially for me, it's very comforting to just like be at home and braid my hair for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this was also gonna say is it like therapeutic. I mean, you know,
It
when
is.
you're
It
just
is.
here, it's a part of. I know my little sister's same way, my mom's same way.
Mm-hmm.
How does that help come through with the music, the writing process? Where do you go to create? You know, is it that calm nature that you guys set aside for yourselves? Whether it's at the apartment, in the studio, are you creating in your car on the way? You got notes on the iPhone. Like, where does that process
It's
start?
a little bit of everything,
Yeah.
but as of lately, we've been in our producer studio. He's like our executive producer.
Marquis Style.
He
Okay.
started with us when we had like just one song out. Basically.
Not even because he's
Yeah.
part of that first
Oh,
song.
true,
He like had
true.
just a little bit
Him.
on that.
through our managers, our
Yeah.
management. He was working with an artist, Royal and the Serpent.
See what I'm saying? Finishing each other's sentences. That's gonna happen again. I
Yeah,
knew it was
it's
go-
gonna happen a
Wait,
lot,
yeah.
probably. And then our managers was just like, yeah, he's amazing.
You
Work
should
with
try
him.
working with him. And yeah, from our first session with him, we like loved him.
And we've really like cultivated our sound.
Yeah, for
all
years. So
together,
like
yeah.
we can like say certain things to him, like we want to sound like this. Whoa, whoa. And
He
he'll
knows what
he'll
that
put it
means.
in there. Yeah, he'll put it in,
Cool.
in the song. Yeah. So it's mainly
That's
like
hard to do.
yeah, he can like
Yeah.
almost read our minds.
Yeah.
So it's like the three of us most of the time thugging it out.
Yeah, and he has a studio, so that's like our home. It's like our
Yeah.
home base.
We like a little afternoon studio
Yeah.
session. Like we
Okay.
don't go late nights.
No,
Yeah.
no.
We
Yeah.
like the sun to be shining.
Yeah, we start around 12, maybe we'll end at 8 or 9. Sometimes it
You're
goes 12 hours
responsible.
though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We like to
Stay on
sleep
top
too.
of
So
it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
We're trying to stay on our
rest. You
circadian
see how much
rhythm.
you see how much you've been running? You need some rest when
Yeah,
you're gonna run.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Speaking of that, I want to go back to the videos because you've filmed in crazy places. We're talking Costco's and Disneyland.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which I know you would think it would be so crazy there, but you guys said it was kind of fine.
It was
Yeah.
totally fine.
I think we were a little nervous about being banned from Disneyland because
Yeah.
we both love Disney so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
but they were chill.
Yeah.
They did not care.
Yeah, we have like 2 other ones that we filmed there. One was at night during like the fireworks. We tried to get the fireworks.
Yeah,
in the
that was
back.
like the last one we did, and a security guard quietly said, "Girls, slow down, slow down."
Don't run.
But other than that, nobody said a thing.
Yeah.
But also, it goes by so fast.
Yeah.
It's 25 seconds, the whole
Yeah.
clip.
And how many steps do you get in those 25 seconds?
Ooh, I wish we were counting.
Yeah, we should.
Next time we're
Someone
going
should
to count.
sponsor us and maybe, I don't know, what are
Yeah.
those
Let's
called?
manifest
Yeah,
it.
like-
You
Yeah.
can get your little
Yeah,
Fitbit
something-
watch
yeah,
or something.
Fitbit, yeah,
There
everybody
you
knows
go.
Fitbit.
You talked about manifestation,
Exactly.
having brand
Yeah,
deals.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you another reason why Disney wasn't tripping is because of them hundreds of millions of views that y'all are
Wow.
getting with. Yeah, so
Wow.
go ahead and y'all did that.
Wow.
Out of Disneyland, what is another location where you guys were both a little apprehensive to do it, but it just turned out fine? Can you think of any, or you're just so used to it?
We're so used to it, but like, I don't know if apprehensive, but LA Fitness was very interesting for us.
Okay.
Yeah, we weren't scared
Yeah.
when we before we did it, but once we got in there, the ladies started chasing us.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
So it got a little scary, but we don't stop. You gotta get the
we just
tape.
did
You
it.
gotta get the
So
tape.
our Evan Blum, he has an assistant, Mrs. Clips, we call her, because he's Dr. Clips. She's Mrs. Clips, okay? And Mrs. Clips went
You
up
can see
to
her walk up to the counter and
Yeah.
she's like trying to distract the lady.
Yeah, she's like, "Can I get a tour of the place?" Like trying to distract, and we just come zooming
Running through the
in.
gym.
And then someone at the desk is like, "Oh, she's distracting us. That's smart."
Yeah.
And then like a manager
And they're like,
chasing
"Stop,
after us.
stop,
You can actually
stop."
see her in the video. Shouts out to her.
Yeah,
We're
she's
so
not
sorry that-
paid. She didn't even want to be in the video.
She did not.
She
no.
said, "Turn that camera off."
"Yeah." But you can't identify her, so you know.
Yeah.
Yo, we're so proud that your videos got love from one of the greatest of all times, Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
Wow.
A co-sign from Missy Elliott. I know she's your dream collab.
Yeah.
Man, what did that moment feel like?
Surreal.
Yeah.
I started running everywhere around the house. I was just like,
And she hates running, so she was
do.
really
I
excited.
do. I was like jumping up and down. I was like, I can't believe this.
Yeah, and then she called me. And I was like, "Oh my God." But I like give like really dry reactions at first. So I was just like, "Oh my God."
That's how I know she's really excited. Because
Yeah.
if she was like, "Oh my God," I would be like,
And that's
"What's
fake.
going on?"
Yeah,
Bobby?
yeah. I'm just like, "What?"
Yeah.
But I'm still like, I called my brother right after because like he like introduced me to Missy Elliott. So I just called him and he was really excited.
New York is celebrating 50 years of hip hop, and we know that you guys are pop girlies, also rap girlies, hip hop. You guys kind of do it all.
Everything.
But if you could do a top 5 for women in hip hop collectively,
Missy's got to be in there.
So
right?
Yeah, of
hard. Yeah,
course.
Missy's in there.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. of
Okay, let's
course.
go. Nikki, yes. Boom.
I'm gonna say Left Eye.
Okay.
Period.
Yeah. All right, I love that.
There's so many good
There's
ones.
so many.
I hate this question. Can we do a 10?
Sure.
There's 2
You
of
don't want
us.
to leave nobody out.
just name them all.
Well, think about
There's
this.
a girl from Diggable Planets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was like
Cool
one of
like
the
that.
first people to like inspire
a
me
great
to rap.
tone,
Yeah.
yeah.
Think about the idea
Lauren Hill. Sorry.
that y'all are on that pace. You know what I mean? When you think about just where hip hop is going, that it's going to be something that's going to be around for a lot longer.
Yeah.
I mean, even back in the day, no one thought. We sat in the same studio, right? Where LL Cool J, Flavor Flav. We talked to some icons in the game, and for them to have thought that hip hop was going to be something that was going to be 5 years, and to have it be, something that's just continued on. Not for them to think that it was going to be that, but for them to know.
Yeah.
So what I'm going with this is for y'all to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Have you let that resonate, and is that a goal to really leave your legacy at one point in time in the game?
It's so cool because hip hop really influences like everything now.
Yeah, every genre.
And yeah, we definitely want to leave our mark. We want to be about like friendship and support.
Yeah, and I
And
feel
that's
like
where it started. Kind
yeah,
of.
we represent what hip hop started. Like friends making music together, having fun, dressing, like expressing themselves,
Yeah.
dancing.
Yeah.
So-
Unapologetically expressing yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So if we could be a little freckle in that history, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
Have you had a starstruck moment yet? Anyone that you've met, you're like, I can't believe it.
Wow. We met her.
Yeah, I would say her too. It was like a couple weeks ago.
Wow.
Where
And
was that?
At the Barclays.
We got invited to a Liberty game.
Yeah.
And we went to like the dinner portion, and her walked in.
Yeah.
And somebody told us, "Don't look at her," but that's her. That's her. So we didn't really look. We like looked at our peripheral, and we weren't gonna say anything. But then she came up to us and said, "Oh my God, I love you guys. I'm such a big fan."
And we were like,
That shook
what?
us. Like,
we were
wow.
what?
because she's incredible. Like,
Wow.
what a great musician.
Yeah.
And then we hung out with her the other day.
See?
You just hung out?
Yeah.
Wow, your besties?
Wow.
Maybe.
You know, we like to take things slow.
Yeah, we take it slow. We're going to let her claim it first.
Yeah.
Modest queens.
But that's exactly my point with what I was just saying is to know that y'all are making that impact, that y'all are, just becoming a part of Freckle in the history of hip hop. I mean, it's like, it's really,
crazy.
folks are gravitating towards who you are. Again, going back to what we said earlier too, for who you are and not trying to chase a trend, not trying to go and do something because, you thought maybe it was that way or supposed to be that way at first. You're being you.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
that's why
that
folks
is the best part.
That's why folks are watching, listening, coming up to you to say hi at Liberty Games.
Wow. Yeah,
believe it.
it's incredible. And yeah, I'm glad it is off of our authenticity. Like, we're not faking or pretending to be anything. And that we get to do it with our best friend. Like,
Wow.
it's absolutely nuts.
We couldn't have wrote it like this.
Yeah, we couldn't have.
Amazing.
Is there any updates on Bestie Apparel?
Not yet, but we really want to make it. We want to make
There's tons of updates in our brain. Like, we're
we
always
wanna make
bouncing
shirts
ideas.
that are inside out, like you can flip inside out, double sided, or
Or
just things you can buy.
if you
in
stand next to your
pairs.
friend, it completes the heart or
Yeah.
something.
Oh,
Like, we want to do stuff like that. But
Friendship bracelets, necklaces.
yeah, but we got a few more phone calls to make to get it out.
Yeah, coming soon.
Yeah.
No, we are so on the way. I mean, congratulations on everything.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your spirit. Thank you for being humble and here and just for going off. I mean,
Thank
this
y'all.
is what we love to see. We have a lot of people that run in and out of this studio, and it's just really great to see some really positive energy.
Wow,
Thank you.
This is so surreal.
Yeah,
also.
this is amazing.
We've dreamt of things like this, so thank you,
Yeah.
both of you as well.
Supposed
This
to be
is
here.
crazy.
You're meant to be here, right here at this point in time, and whatever the big scheme of things are. We're just grateful that you're sitting down. You're not running past the window.
We
or
are
anything like
too.
that.
We need a rest.
Yeah, take a
Shin
load off your
splints,
feet.
remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
plantar fasciitis ain't nothing nice. Ladies and gentlemen, man, these young women are a force to be reckoned with. Give it up one more time. Flyana boss one time.
Thank you. Oh, should we clap? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, clap yourself.
From the top of the Empire State Building.